Hi guys, so today I am going to be working on making some ephemera with stamps and ink. So I have 3 inks. I've got Victorian Velvet, Tattered Rose and Ice Spruce, and I'm going to just do 1 color per background and then we're going to stamp on each of them. So my plan is, the reason for these colors is I'm going to start working on the Minte Antique shop. I'm going to be making a folio for that, and so I thought let's get some ephemera prepared for it. I'm really excited and looking forward to that one. So let's start from the top. I absolutely love Victorian Velvet. It has to be one of my favorite oxide colors, honestly. I know everybody absolutely loves vintage photo and that's always like an absolute staple, but you know, that actually wasn't always my go-to. Only recently have I started picking it up and using it a lot more. I actually used to use, well, I still do, but mostly used ground espresso and walnut stain. Sometimes I'd use freight burlap, but ground espresso and walnut stain were always my go-to browns. Don't know what you guys love using, if you even use distress oxides. Do you prefer the distress inks? I don't know. I just like the creamier texture that an oxide gives. I know it's not quite as vibrant then as like the distress inks are, but I quite enjoy it. So I'm just gonna do the rest of this color off camera and then we can start on the next color. Okay, that's me back. The Victorian Velvet is all done. That's the page. I know you can make it a lot smoother and creamier than this, but I quite like this, especially when we're stamping on it and you're going to cut it out and it's got the different shades there. So I like the texture that it gives. However, this brush has eaten my wrist. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to start using a sponge instead. I think it goes a bit quicker. I know it changes the color. It looks a little different. I'll show you what I mean. If I just do a little bit on the back. See, the color changes a little bit, but it goes a lot quicker. So this is just 160 gram cardstock. It's very light cardstock, so it's just nice for making little pieces of ephemera, little tickets, little things like that. So next color I am going to use is Tattered Rose. Couldn't think of the name there. So just some Tattered Rose. See how much quicker this goes? It just goes way quicker with a sponge. I kind of like the color that it gives off with the brush a bit more, but my wrist thanks me for using this instead. So again, I'll do this bit off camera and then I'll show you when it's done. Right, so I'm back and I left a little corner here because I figured I'd give you a better example of what it looks like from the brush to like doing it with a sponge. Might not be able to see it much on camera. So I don't know if you can see there that corner is quite a bit more pink than this. Don't know if you can see that or not, but it shows up. You can see it a little better in real life, but doing it with a sponge went a lot quicker. So I'm just going to go over it so it blends with the rest of the page. There we go. Okay, and that is Tattered Rose done as well. So we've got one more sheet that I want to do. And even if I don't do all the ephemera pieces or use all the ephemera pieces in inside the antique shop folio, at least then I've got these ready to go for another project when it comes up. At least then I've got ephemera at the ready. So yeah. Like this color with the sponge is quite significantly darker than if it was with the brush. So I think it's still going to blend quite nicely because the antique shop's quite a dark line anyway. So if I use black ink with this, it should still stand out quite nicely. And I'll do the rest off camera and I'll be back. So I'm back. This is what the ice spruce looked like when it was done. And then I've brought out my stamping blocks in various sizes. And I have my little puck thing to help push some of them down if they're a bit bigger. And I'm going to be using, oh, yes, that is my, is this my black? Is that right? For a second it just didn't look like my black one. Right, okay. And Nocturne. Versafine Clair. And then I've taken out these stamps. I've got a lot more. I might take out others. I was thinking making a little postcard. And then I was going to use the library card. Make a library card. Quite like this one with the numbers down the side. Maybe that as like a smaller little tuck spot somewhere. Maybe make those. Quite like these as well. Not sure, but maybe we can use some of them. Quite like that one. I like that one. I'm thinking that would be nice. And I've got these. These are quite cute as well. And then I've got these. So these is what I'm going to start with. And then we'll see what others we've got. So these stamps all come from Temu. I have subsequently been learning that there are some fakes and there's actually real ones out there. So yeah, I don't know if these are dupes for anything. I'm not sure. I just bought loads and loads of stamps. I can't even tell you how much I've bought from Temu, but I bought hundreds and hundreds of packs of stamps. Maybe one day I'll go through them all on camera and show you what they look like. Go. Too small. Sorry for the shaking. My stand doesn't seem to like me stamping. Put it up this way so it goes in the corner. Try and just get all those little nooks and crannies because there's quite a lot of little details on this one. There we go, that looks cuter. And then I've got a little stamp cleaner. This is just a Ranger stamp cleaner. I got it off clearance somewhere, so it was really cheap. But honestly, all you need is good old wet wipes. So they do the trick as well. So don't feel like you have to have proper stamp cleaner. Okay, put this one away. Let's see from these. I actually quite like a lot of them actually, so I might use quite a few from this one. Will it fit on the smaller one? Yeah, it will. there's some little dots that I'm not covering. There we go. Do you guys enjoy stamping? Do you stamp a lot? I never really used to be a person who stamps a lot. I would just either buy the paper or, you know, make it myself and print it out. But since I saw so many people on Temu, well, from Temu, people were doing hauls and they were having like loads and loads of these beautiful stamps that were coming out and what they were making, and I was like, oh. And so yeah, I went a bit crazy, I'm not gonna lie. It was actually really bad with the Temu stamping. I keep all of my stamps in a Kit and Caboodle stamp holder, and I fold the entire thing up. It was full of all the stamps that I bought from Temu, so you can imagine how much I've got. So next one I am taking is this one. I'm wondering if, do you think I should do it with brown? Do you think Fallen Leaves might look better than the black? Let's give one a go and see if we think brown looks better. Okay, let's see. Let's just see how the brown picks up with it, with the pink background. See if we like it more. Kind of blends in a bit more, doesn't quite stand out like the black does. I don't know. I mean, I like it. Let's bring it up. I mean, I like it. Looks beautiful. But it just shows up more in the black, doesn't it? Let's see. So what else have we got? So we can do this one next. Black or brown, black or brown, black or brown. Let's do one more in the brown, huh? What are your guys' go-to inks for stamping? Is it Versafine? Are you Memento? Or what kind of inks do you guys use for stamping? I think Versafine for me does the crispest lines. Is that a word? I don't know. It just sounds weird. Okay. Yeah, I'm still not sure about this brown. Let's go back to black for another one. I moved that a teeny tiny bit so it's smudged slightly on the end, but it's still good. Okay, what else? I've got this little one, which I'll do now. Again in black. Perfect. Okay. So I think that's it from that little stamp set. And then let's see which one of these. Quite like this with the flowers, and I like this with the key, and I like that one with the clock as well. Gonna need a bigger block. Is this one big enough? Yes, it is. So in the UK, it's actually supposed to be summer at the moment, but we seem to be having bouts of rain, and it's actually been rather cold. Not like freezing, but it's been cooler than I would have thought it would have been. I'm not complaining. I don't love extreme heat. You know, being from South Africa, had the heat all the years, so for me, I now enjoy just the cooler weather. So it's not bad, and I'm glad that I plan to not go anywhere or do anything. You know, I've done all the errands, done all the shopping and things like that, so we don't have anything like that to do today, which is great because it is raining, and it's supposed to be raining for the next few days, up until like next week sometime. So yeah, good thing that we have crafts to keep us busy. Okay, so I'm thinking of this one with the rose, and again I'm gonna do it in black. You know, I've got alcohol inks. I wonder how the alcohol inks would react if I colored in. I'm a bit scared. What if I ruin it all? I mean, I suppose I could just stamp it again. It's not the end of the world. For the sake of experimenting, huh? Oh, I did move that. There's a bit of smudging there on the clock. Well, for the most part it looks... No, it doesn't actually. It's actually quite smudged all over. Oh well, still going to use it, huh? Next is that one with the key. Just try and do a better job this time, huh? Yeah, that'd come out better. Oh. Okay. So I think those were the three that I liked from this one. Let's put that back. Yeah, that one, and that one. Okay, next up, I really like that one and I like that one. So let's use those. That one's quite cute too though. If I was smart, I would have just put this in my stamping platform and then we wouldn't have had any worries about it being messed up. But hey, huh? We are here now. I think I'm going to use this long one for this one. I know it's not quite that long, but it's narrower. Oh, knocking everything over. Oh no, oh no. Wonder if that bottom corner now is going to smudge. And that's why I always try to use the right size stamping block, because when it's too big, then it's easier to mess up and smudge. Oh no, it came out good. Yay! That's great. That one actually came out lovely. And then I've got that little space up there, so I'm wondering if I shouldn't just put something inside there. What can I fit? That's too big. A bit small. Oh, what about those numbers? Those numbers are quite nice, aren't they? Let's do the numbers. Oh no. Oops. Just touch the edge there. Just clean that up. Perfect. Okay. So what's next? I've got this set next. That one's quite nice at the bottom there. That one looks like an old piece of paper. That one's quite nice, huh? Went a bit close there, but it's alright. Just like to give a little bit of a border around each one, huh? So I think I've probably made this video a bit too long, so I'll do the rest off camera and then I can come back with the results. See you guys. And here is the end result, guys. These are all the fuzzy cuts. So this is what we made from one A4 piece of paper. Quite a bit of ephemera, huh? I'm really pleased with how they came out. They look so cute. So yes, I will do the grey and the Tattered Rose and fuzzy cut those, and then we can see how they all look together. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye!